in Writer's Workshop, when we're talking about a character study or describing atmospheres, anytime what a writer does is take a good look.
You're going to have about 5 minutes to just write anything that you notice about what it's like outside. Okay? So anything that you might see or feel or smell or hear, anything that you notice about the day, we're just going to take some short, quick notes about it. Next, you're going to get about 5 to 10 minutes to work on a story about what life might be like as your object.
My name is Pete. I am a very old petunia. This is how old I am, 92 years old. And this is my story. I wrote about a tree. I am a tree. I have a green afro. I am hanging out in my little spot. I see kids playing kickball every day. I see cars and animals. The flowers are my guards. I have branches. I sit on my favorite tree and sing my heart out of my chest. I am a black and blue bird. Birds make fun of me because I'm a little bigger. I like to visit the neighbor's garden for fruit. That's what I like to do.
I notice a change with the writing when they go outside because they seem like they're more focused and they just find their spot and just start writing, and I see more words, I see less spelling errors.
This is my poem called Nature. I love nature, so I wanted to write about nature because nature is my favorite things. So this is mine. I can see the flowers blooming and I can see the grass growing. I see the worm getting out of the hole and I see butterflies flying. Nature.
And white and smooth and nice, and it got 4 corners and it got plants on top.
And it has plants on top. Is there anything else you think you can add?
Maybe flowers.
And you see flowers?
I see flowers over there.
Okay.
I think it's been a fabulous experience for students. I've gone out with the special needs classes particularly, and for them, where they have such a difficult time coming up with things to write about, they're never at a loss to write about something, whether it's an experience going on the slide or just seeing something new or looking closely at something. They can always find something to write about, and I think that's the greatest thing, that they are not at a loss for subjects.
It looks like a butterfly.
It reminds me of a zebra because it has stripes.
What do these roses remind you of?
That they can explore it and, smell it, touch it, see what happens when the sun shines on it, see how it feels. And then it just takes on a life of its own and there's no stopping them. They just go and go and go, and it just awakens their senses.
I heard some things outside. I smelled some things outside. I touched some things. My eyes, I saw so many things.
I see seeds.
Can you write that?
I filled out.
Wow.
It was beans.
Where do these come from?
It looks like beans.
Looks like the beans like we grew in the class?
Yes, right there.
Ah.
Miss Faye, could you write spider?
Is that what you saw, a
Yeah.
spider? So how would you write spider? What's that start with?
S.
Let's go ahead and write S. Spy. What else do you hear?
D.
Spider.
That's not how you write.
Spider. I can read it. Spider. So we discussed, what do you think is going to be out there? What do you think you might find? And it was some of the big usual things you'd expect. Though I know there's a playground outside and there's cars, there's trees and what have you. But then it really got into a lot of excitement was brewed by, hey, look what I found. When they discovered the ivy had little leaves that were grabbing into the brick surface. climbing up, and it actually was climbing. So we had a really good discussion when we came back. Well, plants aren't alive. Are they alive? They can't climb. Well, it was going up the wall. Well, how can we do that? We talked about it is alive. If you punch it, it will die or it will get hurt or, you know, that sort of thing. So that was a good discussion about living plants, living people, living animals, that sort of thing.
It's not a beetle, it's a centipede. Yes, it is.
Is it a roly-poly? On your hand. Put it in your hand, let's see what it looks like.
I found a seed.
Oh, that's nice.
This is soft.
We can write a book of shapes.
We are making a book of shapes.
Like a big one? Like triangles, squares, ovals,